Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to 420 Tarot with Bobby Fierro. I didn't realize it rhymed at first until somebody pointed it out to me. Why didn't I notice? Because I was stoned at the time. Um, Hi, welcome to 420 Tarot. Right now, there is Aunt Joanne. How you doing, my love? Puff Puff, how you doing, babe? Today, we're doing elemental readings. I'll be using a veritable plethora of decks. All kinds. Hey, Kristen, how you doing, my love? I was just thinking about you. I shit you not. I'm so looking forward to talking to you on Behind the Cards. Madam Maruta. Maru, how you doing, babe? Getting my cards all in order. Running a little late. Normally I have everything unpacked, but uh, that's funny. Yes, I am a true psychic. Boy, maybe I use too many tarot decks. Holy crap. You guys can't see what I've got in front of me, but I got a bundle. Um, she says, for those who don't know, Miss Kristen Louise is going to be on my show, um, Behind the Cards, where I interview people on their spiritual path. It'll take about an hour, 20 minutes for you, Kristen. I'll try to get through as quick as possible, but I'm so looking forward to this. You don't know. Sometimes there's interviews that I do that I'm just excited about, and I think I'm very excited about this to find out more about your personal relationships with your higher powers and issues like that. How'd it go, Maru? I must have missed it. Holy crud. I gotta check to make sure I'm logged on properly to you to be notified. That's awesome. I hope you had fun doing it. Joanne, Maru, Kristen. Um, I'm sure we'll have a lot of people joining us throughout. So, yeah, I didn't get an alert either. That's what I'm saying. I better check. Hold on. Let's do that right now, Maru. Let's pull up your Madan. Maru Maru, my homegirl. Okay, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'm set. Oh, that's why. Okay, now I'll get all notifications. I'm sorry, baby girl. I would have loved to have seen that. Um, yeah, we all need to check our thingy. It was very late. Hey, Jess, how you doing, my love? Toke and Tarot Fierro. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. So I was just going over the decks that I'll be using tonight. Um, I'm feeling the Dream Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And for an Oracle deck, I'll be using the Herb Crafter's Tarot. Herb Crafter's Oracle, I should say. Is that what it's called? Oh, Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. My bad. And then I'm probably also going to be using my lovely little Radiant Rider weight that has been personalized for me. So I know I want to use that tonight. Hey Jenny, how you doing, my love? So as always, I'm going to do a quick explanation on what the hell is happening right now. What you are about to see. Somebody just sent me something. Oh, it's Chris. Chris Mole. All right, let's put you on vibrate. I'll deal with Chris later. He'll probably show up in a minute anyway. Um, what we're doing is token tarot type thing. It's 420 tarot. It's just like every other card reading I do, except I'm in a deeper headspace for this. I'm in that liminal headspace between the spirit world and this world, more so than I would if I were not partaking. Um, I'm a very strong psychic, however, anybody who partakes for ritual purposes knows it does put you in a certain frame of mind. I do not advocate for it. If you choose to do so, that's on you. All right. Don't do it just because, hey, Cherry Blossom. Hey, Cherry Blossom. If you do partake, that's on you. It's a personal decision. Do not do it because Bobby said smoking weed is fun. All right. On a personal note, yes, I do think it is, but I do smoke for health reasons. Um, if I don't smoke, I can't eat. And then there are times when, like here, hey Topaz, I'm gonna start calling you Hangman from now on, just because I like the Hangman part of that name, Topaz Obelisk Hangman. Um, I know you say call you Tope, but I like Hangman. So, um, yeah, should you choose to partake, it's on you. Okay. So I was wondering on what to do tonight for the readings, and I came up token and shuffling. You're damn right I am. Um, I decided to do elemental. I haven't done the elemental in a while. Right. So if you want a reading, an elemental reading from your higher powers, and I'll tell you what I mean on the first one. I'll show you. Um, put hashtag pipe in capital letters because tonight I don't have the phone. I've got the beepa. Okay. So hashtag pipe. Right. Exactly, Manu. Jenny hits with the hashtag pipe. Hello, William. How you doing, bub? William, I was saying if you want a reading for tonight, put hashtag pipe in capital letters, okay? While people start doing that, Jenny, we'll go ahead and pull you up, my love. Whoops, screen jumped. Sorry. Okay, Jenny and Kristen, I have you down as well. I mean, yeah, I've got Joanne. I said, whoops, my bad. Screen's too far away from me with my cheaters on. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and then an oracle card right in the middle. Okay, Jenny, Maru, I got you too. If you're smoking at home alone, what y'all smoking on? Maru's got her rose quartz pipe. I've got my little silicone pipe. Jenny's cards are all spread out, and before I do, you know them rules. It's not that I want to. I have to hit it. It's part of the contract, you know? Jess is the sativa diva. Love it. I love being here, you guys. With my inner tribe. We all have our tribe here, but this is what I consider my inner tribe, just a layer deeper. It's awesome. All my sativa sisters and my bud brothers, I love you. Uh, Kristen says she's never attempted to read while smoking. I rarely smoke. I should try sometimes. Yes, but go into it prepared. All right. Ground yourself beforehand. If you need to, go in looking like a metaphysical Mr. T with all of the crystals and jewelry, whatever you have to do. Do a protective circle around yourself. We are currently broadcasting in my sanctum, my private space, my sacred space. So all I have to do basically is just remember that those wards are there and I'm protected and that my family is helping me out, my spirit guides, the family that's gone before. And they would never let anything happen to me. So I go into this with confidence. Just ground and protect yourself. Better safe than sorry. Um, but you already know this shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all preachy. That was mainly for everybody else and who is just joining us and never had experience with metaphysical facts. Okay. Um, Jenny, in the Earth realm, we have the Magician reversed. This is a lot of people like to go with the willpower aspect of this, but I follow Hermes. So Mercury comes into play with this. Mercury, um, communication. There's a lack of communication going on around you right now. Basically, you've got kind of a hot decision to take care of right now. Um, I'm worried about you shutting yourself away from people around you, just disconnecting. Let's see, for entertainment purposes only, absolutely. Puff, puff, pass. Fire brings the Fool. The Fool card in Fire is a new passion, a new decision. So I'm getting the feeling like you want to start a couple different things. You want to get a couple different things rolling, maybe some crafts or hobbies, or I know you were talking about learning tarot, and you're worried about taking on too much right now. For those who are just joining us late, if you would like to have a tarot reading for tonight, put hashtag hype in capital letters, okay? Um, Air, fire, water. You seem to be on a defensive emotional journey right now. Okay, Cherry, I got you. And Jenny says yes. Hey, hi Denise, how you doing, love? Okay, anybody who wants a reading, make sure you put hashtag pipe in capital letters, okay? So know it's there for you and I can find it real easy. Um, Now, I love your little lip emojis. Mwah. Okay. The emotional trip that I'm talking about is you're being very defensive. You're learning new things about yourself. Um, Now, this is the Six of Swords. So why am I associating water with this? Well, he's in a boat. That's why. All right. I got you. Hey, man. Um, The energy I'm reading for this card is water in water, defensive feelings in emotion. Okay, it's on a new road or boat, whatever. It's also the energy of Aquarius, um, not engaging things, turning away instead of directly dealing with things that you just don't want to deal with. I have family like that. Um, it's funny, the family on Earth now that I have left is nothing like my family that passed. It's funny. My sister, my cousin, they're probably the closest to me, and I appreciate them so much. Spirit. Um, the last card I have, this tarot card, is the Seven of Swords. This falls into spirit. What I'm feeling for you is that, sure, Denise, I'll star you right now. There you are. Okay. Um, this is also Aquarius energy. This is not engaging. This is sneaking around because you feel that's what you have to do. Um, I I'm thinking this is a card of you being necessarily selfish right now. Okay. You need to set your boundaries, and if you need to start, if you need to disconnect from certain people around you, consider A, is it worth disconnecting from them, or I just being, kind of bitchy like I do? Or is this a necessary step? Okay. Um, but I'm seeing you need to sneak away from your problems right now. Okay. I will tell you this, whatever path you decide to take, on one hand, you've got the Seven of Swords and the Fool, um, the path of being selfish. On the other side, you've got the Magician and the Six of Swords. That's a path of loneliness. So I do know this in this feeling of being on the outside will be temporary because the last card I drew for you is the bay leaves, and this symbolizes abundance. All right. This is an abundance of joy, an abundance of good things, an abundance of cleansing things. Bay leaves are for success and victory. All right. So that's what I have for you, Jenny. Thank you for letting me read for you, dear. Hey, Audra, how you doing? Oh, Jenny, thank you so much for letting me read for you, doll. You've got my number if you ever need anything, like to talk, all right? You know how to get hold of me. Mm. Puff on puff puff. Don't tell Gerald that happened. Sip sip, everybody. I know what's on my mind. That was awesome. I can't wait to tell Heather about that one. Okay, next up. Ooh, that's some good sticky icky. Denise, I've got you starred. And right now, I've got a whole bunch of people starred that came in before you, dear. So I'm going to try to get to everybody as soon as possible. Right now, I've got Kristen Louise. Hey, boo boo, how you doing? Hey, Karen, how you doing, babe? So Kristen. Kristen has a darker goddess. So my favorite, one of my favorites, the Darkwood Tarot for you, Kristen. Okay, here's something fun you guys didn't know. I've been conversing with somebody through email, and she's agreed to come on Behind the Cards and take the Fool's Journey. Who would that be? It's Sasha fucking Graham. Sasha Graham's gonna be on my show. I'm excited. I really love her. I love her decks, the Haunted House deck, this deck, um, and I'm a big B movie fan, so I'm a fan for acting. Right, Jenny? That is awesome. I saw Chris. Somebody said hi, Chris. Did I miss? Okay. Ah, apparently I missed it. Okay. Let's go on. Darkwood Tarot. Christian Williams. One, two, three, five. And for you, my dear, back to one of my favorite oracles. Okay. So, Kristen, here's what I got for you. Uh, Thank you, everybody. That is pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. I read the email and I was like, it's a script! It's a script! But right now, that's there. This is here. Kristen, we're starting off with the Two of Swords upside down. All right, I shit you not. Why? Every time I have read for you, have I pulled the Two of Swords for you, my dear? This is you being in a difficult situation, a difficult choice. I believe you asked how to get through it, and my answer was carefully, bitch. Um, you're still bringing that energy. Something's still going on. Isn't she Care Bear? She's gorgeous. And yeah, but know that these problems that you may be dealing with are A, temporary. And she says, yep, so on. Um, Anything you're going through right now is temporary, and it's of your own choice. Okay. That's what's funny. You said that last time. This is a card of being torn in two, having your thoughts in two different stalker card, right? Um, one of them is in light, one of them is in shadow. They're keeping a delicate balance. I just want you to, if you, I know you do cards, use this as your meditation card to see what's going on because, quite frankly, my dear, you're too powerful not to understand what's happening. Never mind, I know what it is. Heavy sigh. I'm sorry, sis. Air brings the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the cat that ate the canary. All right. This is a card of having everything you need, having your needs met on an emotional level. It's an abundance of love in your thoughts. Yeah. Now, the question here is, are you the cat or are you the canary? That's the question. Fire brings passion and the Six of Cups. Um, looking back fondly on moments of passion in your life, the moments that flare on your timeline. I feel you, sis. Uh, I see a lot of fear in making missteps in this card position. This is fire, activity, movement. When you get the Six of Cups, which is A, a water card, and B, a card of looking backwards instead of forwards, I don't know if it's out of fear that you're afraid to move forward in a certain direction, but I know that you're a badass and you will use the best road for you. Water. Water, which has emotion, energy, has the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, um, I view this card as somebody who is good with money, controlling on the earthly realm. Uh, Care Bear says, badass status agreed. Water emotions. Water. What I'm getting from this is there is a sense of abundance for you. You have earth in water, and when you mix water, uh-oh, hold on, you guys. I heard an alarm. I thought it was the fire alarm in the other room, but it went off. Woo, you talk about fear for a second. When you add water to earth, things grow. That's abundance, all right? So there's this energy of growth and abundance and of it's Taurus energy. Spirit, you've got the Four of Swords upside down. I get the feeling that when it should be a time of resting, this is a time of hiding. This may be avoidance. That's awesome. I love it. I get the feeling there may be something you've been putting off or avoiding under the guise of finding your balance again. Something needs to be addressed. All right, we're back to that Two of Swords. And the final card I drew for you, I don't really know how to read this. It's a card of union. All right, again, two, right? The Two of Swords, balancing your thoughts. We're back to, all right, look on this card. Right in the center here, you've got the yin yang. All right, one half dark, one half light. This card, one half dark, one half light. I honestly don't understand this message for you. I think you have a better grip on it than I do. So the trick here is focusing on union. All right, that's that's where the magic lies. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you, my dear. And find out what the hell that Two of Swords is. Holy guacamole. I love the fact that my life is full of love, friendship, abundance. Every day, I tell at least one of my friends how thankful I am they're in my life. I appreciate you too, Boo. Okay, Joanne, you know the rules, love. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Now, I'm taking small hits because this sticky knocked me on my ass the other night, and I want to be able to get through all the readings before I start nodding off. Okay, so my Sasha Graham deck. Hmm, what do you guys think I should use? Radiant, you say? Okay. Yeah, if I smoke too much, I will just sit there and play my game and not be able to do anything but drool on my t-shirt. God, I love those nights. Oh, now for those of us who use a lot of cards all day long, do you have a problem with dry hands? Um, I went online looking for stuff for my hands. My God, it's Karen gets hungry. Um, it's expensive. And I was a nail tech for 14 years, you guys. And I remembered that all I need is olive oil. So I've been putting olive oil on my hands. And I had to cut off all the calluses and stuff. It's pretty. And all I kept thinking was the tough life of a tarot card reader. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's what I got for you, my dear. You guys make me laugh. So, Karen, you get hungry. Back in the 90s, mid 90s, I don't know. I used to get so high that I I would wake up and my furniture would be completely moved around. I had no recollection of moving shit around. I figured I better lighten up at that point. Air, fire, water, spirit, and joy. Okay. Earth, you have an upside down Four of Wands. It seems like right now there might be a little tension going on in your life. I say tension because anytime there's a four upside down, fours provide stability, but fours also breed tension. All right, that's what holds the tent up. Tension. When it's reversed for me, it's too much tension. All right, very passionate tension, like arguments, because we're dealing with fire, which is Aries. Hey, Heather, how you doing, my love? Heather, you won't believe this, but I'm a little buzzed. All right, I know. So there's some tension going on in your life right now. Maybe based around somebody you're close to. The Two of Cups is a card of union, and the caduceus right there. The whole point of the caduceus is to rise and integrate. Right? Right now, that's not happening. All right. And I wish I could stop saying, all right. Now that I've said it, you guys will notice it too. Damn. Fire, your passion. I'm getting the feeling you're not able to work on what you truly enjoy doing. We've got the Eight of Pentacles upside down. She says, no way, I couldn't tell. Um, right now, you're unable to take steps towards what you want to work on, what floats your boat, um, what crafts you want to do, what do you want to study. This is the card of not being able to proceed because somebody else basically is putting a stop to it, is what I'm feeling, or interfering in one way or another. Water, we have the Ace of Cups upside down. You've got water in water. It should be like this, an abundant fount of spiritual water just whoop. When it's like this, that fountain just ain't flowing properly. I'm definitely feeling like you want to be a little more aggressive in your spiritual studies, but for one reason or another aren't able to. The final card I have is the Emperor card. Structure, authority, restriction, aggression, boundaries. Uh, I get the feeling, the sense of, hey, Ange, how you doing? Cheeseburger and donuts. Oh, you're evil. Uh, yes, my friends know how to wind me up. Yeah, that was back in the 90s, Kristen, when I did that. I think you're looking at things in the wrong way. I think although you're not able to learn in the way you want to or proceed on the path in the way you want to, it's still open to you. You just instead of running down it like we normally would, you might have to just walk and figure things out. You take your time. And since you are taking your time, you have the ability to study each aspect of it well. All right. Whatever it is, I do know that you need to rejoice in the present. This card is called Joy. It's all about being thankful, loving the moment because it doesn't last. All right. So that's what I got for you. Thank you for letting me read for you, my dear. Truffles? Somebody said truffles? So next we have Joanne. What's going on? Okay. Madu! Hashtag bite. She's using a rose quartz. Love that. I want to get a peridot. I just don't know if it's the best pipe to burn. I know certain gems don't handle heat well, so before I start looking, I want to look into it. For you, my dear, Raven, I mean Crow. I was watching Karen earlier on a broadcast, and man, I was so jealous of the way she was shuffling. She was like, two, 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 two. And I just sat there like this, and I wasn't even high, just sitting there watching her show. No, yeah, Heather, no, it's not too late, but for tonight, it's hashtag pipe. The word for today is pipe. I probably already had a hit. Oh well. And I will star you, Heather. Does anybody we know use the music function when they do their videos? I haven't come across anybody who does it. Oh, good. Thank you, Paradiforms. See, this is the kind of shit that I love having my friends know. They're just on it. Somebody always has an answer for me. Always, without fail. I love it. And Oracle cards. Heather, you missed it. I did announce that Sasha Graham is coming on my show. Yay! I love watching the one they did, Paranormal Investigation on the Stanley Hotel. That was awesome. Vulnerability. Okay. Let's shuffle. So, Mari, what I have for you, dear. In the Earth realm, you've got the Seven of Pentacles upside down. Now, the Seven of Pentacles upside down is it takes this card to its shadow aspect for me, and that shadow aspect says, ask the question, did I wait too long for something? Have I passed the point of expiration on this? Um, did the timing, did I miss my chance? Um, it's also a card of, can I, the heck am I hearing? Hmm, my cats are going crazy in the other room. My husband's supposed to be babysitting. Ah, get back in the ear. Okay, Denise, I see you, girl. Hmm. I'm trying to follow along on the chat. All right, so here's what I got for you. Earth realm. Did you wait too long on something? Air. We have the Hierophant upside down. I think you're putting a lot of pressure on you to know things. Um, this is a card of having the key to something. I think your favorite game is probably one where you can investigate something, examine it, and then make use of it. Uh, Fire, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, that's a card of Virgo. That's a card of good health. Um, that's a card of happiness, joy, and looking for the next thing. All right, see the little butterfly right there? We all know butterflies symbolize transformation. All right. I think you're passionate about learning. You're passionate about it because things of the mind that you could tackle are where you're strongest, girl. You are one of the smartest people I know. It's like, I don't know if you're fast on the Google or what, but you always have an answer. I'm feeling that you are putting pressure on yourself when you really don't need to. In water for your emotions right now, there may be some feelings of hurt going on, right? Some feelings of primarily to card of Libra, by finding balance, all right? It's so painful because your thoughts are out of balance. Your thoughts and emotions are out of balance, right? You've got swords for thoughts, and that heart is for emotions. Um, the way to get out of imbalance and back into balance, cheers, is the eight Pentacles upside down. And I'm not just reading it as the Eight of Pentacles, I'm reading it as going from this upside down seven, it's like a handoff. You're currently in growth. All right. I know it's an interesting way to look at the cards, but if you line them up one right next to each other, right? This is in the earth realm. This is what you deal with on a daily basis. This is in the spirit realm. This is the goal. Okay. This is the fruit of the tree of life. This is the first position, the very top, like an ace. Okay. The energy I'm getting from this year is you feel you have to learn, you have to understand everything around you because you don't like being exposed. Okay. This is a card called exposed. It's vulnerability. It's putting yourself out there and having somebody run roughshod over you, right? So honestly, I don't see you in any great danger. If anything, this is just uh, a recognition of all you study. I do see that Three of Swords. You need to find you need to find your balance again. You're just out of balance. But I have every confidence that you will do that, my love. So thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, Mr. John. Jerry, you still here, my dear? Troublemaker energy. Mm. Okay, dear. And do you want to be read with a lighter deck or a darker deck? Thank you. Gotcha. You're welcome, Madam. Got it in my hand. It's your choice. So, Cherry, here's my first question for you. Are you in an argument or a troubled spot right now? Because the card I pulled for you, the Oracle card, is Wrath. And when I pulled it, I had every intention of reading this last. but it just says that you're kind of in a troubled spot right now. This is the energy of Mars. This is the energy of the Five of Wands, right? Disagreement with family. Okay. I should have started with the first card in the Earth realm. That would have told me right there. We've got I got the King of Pentacles upside down. This is all about family, and when it's upside down, disagreement. I was trying to find another way to say it so I didn't sound like I was just repeating what you said, but that's basically what it is. All right, this is your earthly realm turned upside down right now, mainly from an authority hashtag authority figure. Um, okay, air. You have the Seven of Cups upside down. It seems like somebody's taking your choices away from you or trying to limit you in some way. Um, fire. The Four of Pentacles upside down means that your troubles not only deal with Capricorn energy, but somebody's having opinions on how you live your life, I guess is the best way to say it. Um, the Four of Pentacles upside down, this is the Miser card. When it's upside down, it doesn't become holding on to, it becomes being limited by. So somebody's trying to stifle your roar, sis. Water. And whatever's going on, this is Saturn. This is restriction. Look at how beautiful that card is. This is restriction. This is restrictions being placed on you, thinking somebody has the right to do things like that. It's also a card of not being able to travel like you wanted to. On the bright side, it does signify that things are about to get better for you completely. Spirit, again. Now, here's what's fucking funny. I didn't notice that at first. Um, thank you, Heather. That's very nice of you. Um, in spirit, you've got an upside down Five of Wands. All right. This is this energy. Somebody is stifling your roar. Somebody wants to put your fire under a dampener. Somebody is fucking with you. Basically, is what it boils down to. Those cards right next to each other is saying you are very angry about the whole topic, um, or else they are very angry. But either way, it's a lot of heated opinions. This should be a card of differing opinions being expressed. Thank you, Ange. Of different opinions being expressed. Um, when it's upside down, it's somebody trying to exert force and put their opinion above everybody else's. So, honestly, what I see, the only thing that's going to stop this is this card right here. Saturn is associated with time, the Greek god Saturn. Okay. Um, Time and space. That's all that's needed right now. Let things cool down before you go on. Thank you for letting me read for you, my dear. I knew to ask about the dark deck. I knew that was a trouble spot. I must be psychic. Okay. Turkey Dawn. Not Jess. Toke responsibly. I will. I'm going to try to get through as many people as I can. This is one of my favorite decks, the Archeon Tarot. I love the backs of these cards. Look at those. Hope, my hangman. I've had that song by that dancing frog in my head. Hello, my baby. Hello. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and an oracle. The dancing frog, that's the one. You're welcome, my love. If I have to have it in my head, I'm taking you with me, okay? Okay, I see you, hangman. All right. Now, before I get into your read, I didn't have any all day because I knew I was going to be doing this. And I didn't want to go gunk in the middle of my reads. All right, so here's what I got for you, Hang. Uh, I know that frog has a name, something J Frog or something like that. In the Earth realm, you have the star. Um, it's upside down. Should look like that. When I'm looking at this card, what I'm getting from you is kind of a lack of direction right now, a lack of synergy and healing. Okay. Um, the healing part is why I'm looking at this. I always associate the star card with direction, but direction to find healing, right? Direction with a purpose, direction to integrate self, direction for gnosis, direction to find healing. Um, air, you have the chariot. This tells me that your thought, Michigan J Frog. See, it's always Mater that has the answer. Man, that goes quick. Um, the chariot in reverse tells me there's an uh, inability to control your emotions at times. At least that's what you think. I'm not saying it's okay to get furious, but it's okay to let off steam sometimes. Um, these two cards together so far, what I'm saying is you're trying to figure out which direction to take. You've got the star for direction, the chariot for movement. They're both reversed. This tells me there's a problem with finding your direction. And that direction comes because you're feeling very trapped. Now, as sexy as this card is, it's still a card of feeling trapped. Uh, See, I told you, you just can't stand unanswered questions. I hear that, Maru. Um, fire, your passions. I think you're always controlled because you're like me. When we lose control, it's not pretty. I'm a Leo, and when I have Gemini rising, Karen, if I'm reading that correctly, does that mean I flare up fairly easy when offended? Um, I have to maintain control of my emotions. I've gotten in a lot of trouble. The reason I wear false teeth is because I got into a fight one time defending somebody else, sticking my mouth in where it didn't belong, even though it did belong there. I was stopping a bully. I did not know that the bully was um, a professional boxer who took about 2 seconds to rearrange my face completely. That was back in 1993. And for years, I walked around with jacked up teeth. My point on that is you're Sag. Yeah, you're fire too. All right. So both of us know when our tempers flare, Leo roars, Gemini makes it go faster. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, I know. But you know what? Even knowing that I had absolutely no chance, I would have still stepped in. He was basically abusing somebody in public, and I couldn't. There's a lot of beer involved too. Um, yes, Heather's a Sag. I know. My Sag sis. All right. Sagittarius direction is very important. And if we don't have clear direction, if they don't have clear direction, I've noticed that they tend to get a little freaked out. All right. And I was just looking, searchers, seekers. Okay. I like to think that they're searching for the next passion. Honestly, it's searching for spirituality, in my opinion. Um, I'm saying you're having trouble controlling your emotions, feeling restricted, but your abundance is starting. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and this falls into water. So you've got earth and water together. Again, the second type tonight, we have a lot of growth potential. Um, that Ace of Pentacles, I love it. I really do. I always have. It's one of my favorite cards because in order to succeed in the world, we have to have the tools in order to do it successfully, right? This tells me you will have everything you need for that abundance to take place. Oh, that awful woman. She went to see Wicked. That's who's been calling through. Uh, I am glad she saw it. It looks like a fun movie. I can't wait. So, Spirit, you have the Death card in reverse. See that? And now there. How quick that was. What I'm feeling from this is you bring change. You are Phoenix energy. Being Sagittarius, that's completely possible. Um, you not only look for change, you bring it. That's awesome. I may not be the best at astrology, but I'm pretty damn good at tarot cards. And what I'm seeing here is you're happiest when things are fluctuating, when there's movement around you, when passions are high. Hi. So, the oracle card I drew for you, it's called Barmbrack. It's a weird name, but it's a type of bread that was made to with a whole bunch of ingredients, but finding just the right way to do it. It's a card of synergy. Let me just say that. It's a card of synergy and balance. We're back to that caduceus energy. All right. As long as you're trying to better yourself and your spirituality, everything will work out around you. That's the message that we're having for you today. Okay. You're welcome, my friend. Denise, are you here, my dear? Mhm. 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 Denise. Look at the tarot of dreams if she's here. Here. Okay, good. Ruh-roh. Tarot of dreams. Messages for Denise. Uh-uh. Hold on. I can't use this deck. I thought I could. Another deck is calling out to me, and I was thinking, should I switch? And then my cards went flying everywhere. So somebody wants to get a message to you, dear. I pulled out my Day of the Dead deck. The only time I use this deck is when I feel that somebody's spirit guides or angels or gods or somebody that is passed wants to deliver a message. What I'm hearing in my head is drums like that. Dum, 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 dum. That's new. Okie dokie. I know you guys are talking about doing those first lives. To go back last year and find my first videos. Hilarious to see how scared I look. Nope, not that one. Hold on. This is heavy duty. The Oracle of Hecate and Path. All right, let's start off with the basics. What I'm getting from this is that one of your guides wants to get a message to you. They're pretty insistent that I decipher this for you. The Earth, we have the Knight of Pentacles upside down. The Knight of Pentacles upside down This is inaction. Um, this is not moving forward at all. This is stalled, stopped growth. Air, we've got the Ace of Wands. You have ideas, you have questions that you want to look at, questions you need to look at that need to be answered for you. But you're basically going, "La, la, 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 la," meaning certain things you're not willing to accept. Getting the message is one thing, acting on it, completely different. What I'm seeing here is somebody is worried about you taking too long to get started with something. Um, the next part we have is fire, passions. We have Page of Pentacles. This is all about learning that new craft, learning how to handle money, learning about how to handle your health. Um, this says again, inaction, action not taken. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles supporting this reading down at the bottom because I'm doing it in star formation. Okay. Um, if you guys could see it from where I'm sitting, it's got Knight, Page, and then at the top of the star, the Ace of Wands in reversed. This is energy that's not being allowed to flow properly. In water, emotions, we have the Temperance card upside down. See, that's what it looks like normally. Is she pretty? The Temperance card upside down. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to say it, aren't I? Okay. This says you're not paying attention to your own well-being. You're not integrating the different parts of yourself properly. Oh, congratulations, Chris. Um, Temperance is a card of healing, or at least it should be. That healing is not taking place, and it's not taking place because you're not communicating things properly. Okay. I'm not saying everything's being blamed on you in whatever situation. I'm saying the Eight of Wands is the card of Mercury and therefore a card of communication. Communication happening at the speed of thought. All right. Things happening at the speed of thought. Action being taken. Sagittarius card. It's a card of healing. All right. So you've got Temperance, which is a card of healing, upside down, which is associated with the sign of Sagittarius. And you've got the Eight of Wands, which is communication, things happening at the speed of thought, but it's also a card of Sagittarius. This tells me, again, you're not taking your health seriously. All right. I love how every time we look at the next card, it adds to this story. You need to address what has you stalled. Okay. The card I drew for you as an oracle card is Klaidoukos, the key bearer. Um, it's a card of unlocking what's hidden. Think High Priestess, unlocking the energy of the High Priestess. Okay. I wish you well, my dear. Thank you for letting me read for you. She's like, well, what the hell does that mean? Remember, this message came from a spirit guide of yours. Okay. Basically, the way they're talking about don't wait too long. Are you taking care of your health? I'm getting either a parent or grandparent, somebody close to you, somebody maybe even an uncle or aunt. Oh, she knows. Okay. Now we got a couple more people I'm gonna get through. Jag. I almost called you Jag. Denise. Oh, I guess that was the last one. Denise, I just read for you, right, my dear? Okay. So Heather. Heather, lighter deck or darker deck, my dear? No, Denise, it's definitely very protective energy with the, cariñosos. You choose. All right, bitch, it's on. Okay. Needman! Because I'm feeling both. That's right, girl. Why limit yourself? And since I'm using this deck, we're switching out the Oracle for Lenormand. Pardon me. Lenormand. Thank you, Denise. Now, Heather. As we used to say in high school, motherfucker! Yes, ancestors have been coming through a lot. I've noticed online. It's still that time of year. Heather. Heather. Tomato, tomato. Okay. Let me start off by saying I love this deck. This is Neatman. He's got a tarot deck and the accompanying Lenormand, and I love it. So for you, my dear Heather, we've got the Queen of Coins in reverse for the Earth realm. It says your earthly existence is currently in upheaval, but that's nothing new. We knew that. Air, we have the Nine of Wands. You're making good use of your time. Everything you're doing currently is on point. I see you working on your art. This is a card of um, surviving, also, more than anything. It's the Wounded Warrior card. But anytime I see fire, I associate it with magic, with art, with craft. Um, Honestly, when this falls into air, it's telling me just surviving this point in time is taking up most of your thoughts. In fire, here's an interesting thing. I forgot this deck had an extra card and it came up right now. The card that's an extra one, it's called the Town. Now, the town is your physical place, your where you reside. your hometown, your house, your community, your tribe. Um, this falls into fire, passion, ignition, beginnings. Um, this is your chance to become what you're meant to become in the next step of your evolution. All right, Pikachu, it's time to evolve. Um, in water, we have the Emperor card. I know it's hard to see there. There you go. Um, I know you're trying to shift your mindset away from negative thoughts. Um, when fire falls into water, especially a card like the Emperor, which is ruled by Mars, uh, what you're doing now is that. Um, this is saying that you're very angry right now, is the easiest way to say it. You hate being constricted, you hate being told what you have to do. We both know, unfortunately, right now, we got to bite the bullet in parts of our lives. Right? There's things I'm admitting that I have to do that in my world too, and I'm really not happy about it. Um, that energy of anger and discontent isn't serving you at all. We have the devil card in reverse. Way beyond angry. Okay. Yeah. Um, we have the devil card falls into spirit and it's reversed. This is saying the chance to take those chains off of your neck that the devil card brings is now. Okay. Take the chains of your past off, roll with the punches. I used to like to boogie board and body surf in California. And sometimes when you get hit by a particularly jacked up wave, you don't have a choice but to roll with the punches. You have to roll, hold your breath until it calms, and then you can find your way up to the air. Um, now is that time to take those chains off and find your air, girl. Okay. I'm excited for you because we have the clover as your Lenormand card. The clover is good luck, good fortune, yippee skippy energy. Um, you gotta roll. Yes, exactly. Um, I know biting that bullet and saying, fine, I only have to do this for a short period more. Okay. Um, you need to find a way to put your art up for sale to a wider audience because I really like it. Um, you could also think about doing pieces, smaller pieces that have resin coating on them once you have a place to do things like that and it's warmer. I love pieces that have resin coating. They just look so cool. If you ever want to learn how to do that for your paintings, I can teach you online. If thinking of contacting a lawyer, I think you should, because if they take action because you contacted a lawyer, that just strengthens your case, and the lawyer will make sure that everything's taken care of for you. But at least contact somebody and see what your options are, because that anger, it's impotent anger. It's not doing anything. Um, be productive with it. Fine. Let's go see a lawyer. You want to play this way? Let's do it. Right. That's the type of energy you need to have. And there is an element of luck involved. And luck comes from planning and coincidence, being in the right place at the right time. So I'm excited for you, my dear. All right, you guys, that's everybody. I got through them all. Yay! There was no way I was going to leave Heather without a reading. She's so awesome. All right, everybody. This tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the States, and I hope everybody is eating lots of good cranberries and pumpkin pie and oh shit, now I got the munchies. All right, I'll see you guys.